Hello, my dessert dilettantes. Today is another episode of Stewie's Kitchen, coming at you from a higher angle because currently I have 11, that's right, 11 guinea pigs in my house. My wife tells me it doesn't really count as 11 because only 6 are ours, but literally 11 guinea pigs. Anyway, today we are going to make one of my childhood favorites. This was made by my mum, love you mum, and it is choc self-saucing pudding. So let us get going. It's time to pour it and sip it. Cheers. Okay, so let's get going. The first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 180 degrees. And then while that's preheating, grab a mixing bowl. And in it you want to put 1 cup of self-raising flour. Where's my brown sugar? There's my brown sugar. About 110 grams or half a cup of brown sugar. And you want to add your cocoa, this is 2 tablespoons of cocoa. So put that all in and start giving it a good mix. Just to break up the brown sugar and mix everything through. When it is mixed, yes, have something that looks like that. You want to put that aside for a minute and get either another bowl or a jug, and you want to put in half a cup of milk, 100 grams of melted butter, and 1 whisked egg. Put that all together and just give it a bit of a whisk. Once that's whisked together, you want to get your dry ingredients again and pour your wet into the dry. And then, you guessed it, stir. So now that you've mixed your wet and dry ingredients together, what you want to do is grab a cooking dish, something like this, and pour all of that into the dish. All of your mixed ingredients into the dish. Okay, so you now have the pudding. The next thing to make is the sauce. To make the sauce, you want to get 3 1/4 cups of brown sugar, and to that you want to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Normally I give you exact measurements, like to the grams, but this is like a nice family recipe, and I am far too lazy to calculate everything to grams, so just suck it up. So give this nice mix through, so you just have sugary cocoa goodness. Making sure all the brown sugar lumps are broken up. And then, what you want to do is gently sprinkle this across the pudding. The final thing you want to do is get 1 3/4 cup of boiling water and pour it all over the cake mixture. And that should realistically cover everything. So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to put it in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes, and the cake itself is going to, the self-raising flour is going to rise up, and the water mixture of the water, sugar, and cocoa is going to evaporate down to be more of a sauce. So you're going to have a cake coming up and the sauce settling to the bottom, and there you have self-saucing pudding. So put this into your preheated oven for 35 to 40 minutes, and we will come back then and see what deliciousness we have made.